What's up everyone? In this video, we are going to see how we can include various parts of the web page in Laravel, such as header, footer, so on. So we have this theme now that we loaded using this port, using PHP artisan serve by running that command. And just for the sake of this example, I'm using this template as a website for tourism or travel. So when I switch to different pages, here at the top you can see that it takes us to different pages. But the one that we are trying to we're going to separate the header part of this template in Laravel. So when I click back, as you can see, it always takes me to HTML web pages, but the pages that I have inside my views folder are PHP pages. So right now, as we can see, we have this navigation menu and with logo. So the template that's currently running is tours. So that's the template tours, and the template that gets loaded by default is also that template tours. So let me first tell you that if we go over to tours, this is what we get. So this page gets loaded. And if you're not familiar with the Blade templating engine, I'll make a separate video explaining that. But for now, just so you know that when I go to the root address of this web page, I get this page. So this page is index. But on every page I see this default navigation menu. That's the part that I want to separate now. So to do that, let's create a new file, which is header.php. And what we want to do is just cut this part, starting from this part all the way to idoc type. So let's paste that in, and let's also make a footer. And what we want to copy is the footer part of this web page, just for starting from the closing HTML. And let's see where our footer starts. It starts from here, so let's just cut it and paste it there in. So now what we have to do is we need to include these parts in our pages so we don't repeat ourselves. So let me just indent them back a little bit, just like so. And now this is where I have to include these parts, such as header and footer. Footer is down, will be down here. So to include the PHP part in this template, if you're coming from the raw PHP, you don't use the PHP tags inside the Blade templating engine template. So in the later video you'll know why. And let's write this word include. Now you can also skip this symbol, as Laravel templating engine will put it automatically for you. And again, if you're coming from the raw PHP, you would type something like .php, but in Laravel we don't do that. Instead, just put the name of the file without the extension, just like we did in the web.php routing file, like here. So whenever someone visits this part of the page, in the URL after the main domain, so this is what we present to the user. So let's see, let's also put the semicolon at the end of the line, and let's also put that in the footer area. So let me just finish it. And now let's see. Alright, so this is how it was. Let's refresh, and this is literally what we get. And as you can notice, we don't have CSS styles loading correctly, and we're gonna fix that in a moment. So, as I've said, in order to use the full power of Blade templating engine, we have to include the Blade keyword in when naming these files. So if it's a header file, it will be header blade.php, header.blade.php. If we put that in here, and also for the footer, now it should load correctly. So let's save and refresh. Alright, so this is what we get. In the next video, we'll talk about navigating between these links. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching this video. Ask questions if you have in the comment section below, and I'll reach back to you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.